What's happening, guys? Tommy Respawn here, back again with another video, another game video, and this one is big, guys. This one's massive for me, particularly if you're a Mass Effect fan. This is one you want to check out. Exodus. This game has just dropped a trailer. We saw a little bit of it 3 months ago, a little bit of a game, not a gameplay trailer, but a little bit of just a trailer itself, and we were left sort of bewildered. What is this? This looks pretty incredible. And then they dropped a gameplay trailer yesterday, and we're going to jump into it. I'm going to explain a little bit what it is. It looks sensational, and like I said, if you're a Mass Effect fan, you will be excited. So Exodus, what is this game about? Well, it's a sci-fi RPG just like Mass Effect. If you like Mass Effect, if you're thinking Mass Effect style, that's pretty much what it is. I mean, it has some of the developers that worked on Mass Effect and worked for BioWare are actually in this game. They actually built this one. There's 3 developers in there that have had a hand in this one, so that's why you're going to see a lot of the inspiration. But this game is made by Archetype Entertainment, so it's not actually made by BioWare, because the similarities here are massive. So this is set 40,000 years into the future. You know, obviously that's what you're going to get with a big sci-fi game. Humanity's left Earth, it's struggling to survive, and they have to explore, you know, alien worlds, ancient ruins, and stuff like that, ancient civilizations to continue the story. You play as a John Aslan, a traveler, just a basic space explorer agent, nothing too extravagant there. But the job is to find some people to help the human race, basically. It says that the job's to find remnants, which is like alien tech, to try save humanity, because the main enemies in the game are a super advanced being called Celestials. Now, what makes this game so interesting, there is a big twist, and what makes it unique is that this game uses time dilation. Now, I'm really, really interested to see how this works in a game, because it sounds really unique and really interesting to me. So when you travel through space and when you're doing stuff in missions, it moves slower for you. So if you go do a mission and it feels like days potentially where you are, when you travel back to potentially your home planet or wherever you're based, it could take decades. So I'm not entirely sure how that's going to play. It says here that your choices infect entire generations. That's massive. Characters and worlds are going to change drastically when you're gone. I don't think I've seen a game even attempt to do something like this. That is so innovative and so new and so fresh that idea in my head just makes me excited, because that's extremely, extremely unique. It's really, really cool. I'm excited to see how that works. The gameplay is very Mass Effect style, that third-person shooter. You've got the guns, and even the skills kind of look so much the same. They're getting their inspiration, but obviously we have story choices that are going to affect how the story is going to go, whatever way you want to take it. So I'm really, really excited, guys. It's pinned for an early 2027 release on everything, you know, PS5, consoles, Xbox, and PC. But we just got to take a pinch of salt with this. Obviously, with how games are nowadays, things get pushed back. But the way this is looking so far, it looks incredible. And Mass Effect fans, we've been yearning for such a long time for some sort of remake or a new IP or something like that to bring the Mass Effect series back, because Mass Effect, arguably, if you've played it, is one of the greatest series of all time. The story choices that you make impact future games. You know, that's BioWare's style. That's what they do. They've done it with Dragon Age. They do it with Mass Effect. So if you love sci-fi, then I think you guys are going to love this one, because, I mean, if you look at it in terms of how it plays and the graphical leap that it's taken, obviously you just want the game to release stable and not have any bugs. But if it releases solid and there's not many bugs and it's quite smooth, I can see this being unreal, because, like I said, the things that they're trying to do in this game, the leaps that they're trying to take, it's incredible, guys. I really, really think that this could be a game that you could play for years on end. And if it has replayability to it, obviously with your story choices and things like that, then it's going to be a game that we're going to be playing for a long, long time. It's a massive leap. It looks like they're trying to go big and beyond and do something that's never done before. Like I said, with the time dilation, it's stuff that you do in missions and then you travel back is going to affect entire generations. That's incredible. I'm super excited, guys. Keep your eye on this one. I'll be covering this as we find out more information. Obviously, as the year goes on, coming into 2027, we're going to find more out about it. But this one looks really, really neat. Really caught my eye. And if you're a big fan of those games, you should definitely try that. Even if you're not a big fan of Mass Effect and you haven't played it, you know, that game is so old now that maybe you don't want to. And if you play it nowadays, you're probably not going to appreciate for what it was, because back then when you played Mass Effect, it was incredible. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. So maybe nowadays maybe just watch a few videos and you might find it out. But if you want that style of game, maybe wait for this one. This looks incredible, guys. So that about wraps up, guys. Just want to talk about Exodus, this sci-fi RPG. I'm super keen for this one to drop. If you like what you saw, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you are new. And as usual, guys, I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.